everyone. Hi, welcome to today's video. This is a very different video that I am filming today. It's a bit hard for me to film, but basically there is a lot we have to talk about. Okay, so the first thing that I'm talking about is Winston. Now, you guys, I don't really know. I'm sorry if I feel a bit like jittery or like nervous or not myself in this video. I just don't really know how to film it. But the first thing is Winston. Now, as you guys know, you would have seen in the eventing camp, that was the first camp I went to where I didn't ride Winston. And over the past few months, he hasn't really been on my channel, and he's slowly been disappearing from the channel, if I can put it like that. Now, in about October last year, I kind of had, obviously, my situation with Winston, or my situation that I did have with Winston, was that I was leasing him. So I was riding him 3 times a week, but he's not mine. And a lot of you seem to be mistaken. I make it clear all the time that a lot of you seem to think he is my horse. He's not my horse. He is in a horse riding school, and I don't own him, basically. And a lot of you come under the impression that I do and that I can control, you know, what happens with him, but no, I can't because he's not mine. So basically, what happened last year was probably towards the end of the year, you know, when you can just like, you kind of just feel, this is a bit of a deep chat by the way, you know, when you kind of just feel something is about to happen and you are getting all these little signals. The thing I felt that was going to happen was that sooner or later, within 2017, I wasn't going to be leasing Winston anymore. And there were all these little hints that came through 2016, like just little things that started happening that I felt like this was what was going to happen, and it did happen. So when we went to the camp in January, which was a few weeks back, I think it was 2 videos ago, I got there and my instructor wanted to try a pony swap. And I actually already kind of knew about the pony swap before I got there, so I was already expecting that. And I don't know, I felt like it was a good change, and I went into the week not very positive, and usually I'm a pretty positive person, but I went into the week thinking, okay, you know what, Splash is going to be fine, but I am still a bit down about it that I'm not riding Winston. And one of my friends rode Winston, and we're really good friends, and she's an amazing rider, so I don't have any concern in that regard. It's more that I was like, hey, you know, this is the first step into not leasing him anymore, and I was a bit kind of, I suppose, daunted by it. But after a month or so since the camp, not even a month, it hasn't even been a month, it's been like 3 weeks, I am in a much more open mindset. So basically, from now on, I will not be leasing Winston anymore. You guys may still see him in videos. He's still going to be in the trailer at the beginning of my videos. I'll get into the trailer later. But you will still see him. I'll still see him every time I go to the stables, but I won't be riding him. One of my friends will now be leasing him, and I feel like this change is really good because I've been riding Splash. I've had some great jump lessons on him, and I can feel like he's going to make me improve and push me in a direction that Winston couldn't push me in. Yes, I love Winston. He will always be at the top of my list, but I felt like we were kind of stalled when we were riding, and I felt this even before anyone else brought it up. But we were kind of stalled in our riding. We weren't really going anywhere, and there were a lot of things that I couldn't do because we had to keep dealing with him, if that makes sense. And I don't want to make it seem like he's a bad horse, because honestly, he's the best horse I have ever progressed on, I think. And so yeah, but there were a few things where I just couldn't move forward or improve because of him, and that's not his fault. Like I said, I'm not the only one who rides him, so there are other people that that can influence him and impact him in a way, and I don't think I could be pushed forward or pushing in a direction where I was going forward. I felt like I was kind of stuck. So from now on, I'll be leasing Splash. I'll be riding him 3 times a week. I don't really want to say leasing because I don't want to attach a word of commitment to it. But I will be focusing a lot more of my energy towards Splash. And when I'm not on Splash, I'll be on different horses, but Winston's kind of out of the picture now. And that was at first really hard to come to terms with, but the truth of the matter is, after riding Splash for about a week now, I rode him at camp, I loved him, I did a self-ride on him a few days ago, and I also rode him on Monday in a group lesson, and he was amazing, and honestly I can see my progression already lined up for me with this horse, so I'm really excited. And I don't think change is a bad thing, and I think that everything in your life is supposed to happen for a reason, but I don't think it's always supposed to stay there till the end. So that's Winston's situation. If you have any questions you can leave them down below, but after this video I would like there not to be too much mention, like too many questions about him anymore, because it's kind of already something that I've had to deal with, me not riding him anymore, and I don't want to constantly have that thrown in my face. And I just want to look to the future and think, hey, Splash is a great pony and we're really gonna go really far. So and he just, like, when I'm on him, it's a completely different feeling when I ride Winston, when I ride Splash, and I feel like I can really progress with Splash, and he has opened my mind to a different way of riding and to a different way of thinking, and I feel like I had all this like bubbly stuff on the surface when I was riding, and he's kind of just calmed it and just made me enjoy riding a little bit more again. Not to say that Winston made me enjoy riding it any less, it's just that Splash has kind of made me a bit more zen and a bit more in the moment. So I don't know if that explained it or that's just how it came out when I was talking, but yeah. So I don't want to say with Splash that I'm leasing him, like I said, because I don't want to attach word of commitment, but my energy will be focused on him now. Winston I will not be riding anymore. I may ride him, I don't know, like once every 6 months or something if he needs to be exercised, but one of my friends will be leasing him from now on, and I'm really excited to watch their journey, because it would have made it a lot more hard if Winston was going to start being ridden by someone who I didn't think suited him, but one of my friends really suits him and they click really well, so I'm really happy for them, and I'm excited to watch where their progression will go as well as where mine will go with Splash. So yeah, I'll be making kind of a bit more of a tribute-y video to like a bit more of our journey with Winston, but I just wanted this to be an explaining video and explain why things are happening. But there will be a video coming up like a little bit more artsy and a bit more creative and a bit more emotional about kind of, it's just going to be like a bit of a put together, a bit of a tribute about how Winston has made me the rider I am today. Is kind of what it's going to be. It's going to be a bit of a goodbye video. So that will be coming up soon, but I wanted to put this up first so that the explaining is out of the way. The next thing, I'm going to be moving house. This is the last video you will see of me here with my little posters and my fairy lights. There will probably be fairy lights in the next video, but I'm moving. I'm out. From when this video goes up in about a month's time, I'll be in a new house. But obviously when you move house you need to pack, you need to get rid of the internet, you need to disconnect a lot of things, you need to put things away. So it's just going to make my life 10 times easier if I don't have to film as well. So for a month I'm going to be having a break off YouTube. I'll probably be back middle of March, I'd say, or the beginning of March, but I will be having a complete break from YouTube. I will be off of this channel, I will be off of my personal channel. I will be on Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, which is @JumpToFreedom, I will be putting updates constantly there of how Splash is going, how my riding's going, and every ride I have with Splash, I'll do a mini summary of what we worked on and things like that, so you can still kind of stay up to date. And when I get back from my break, I'll do a video kind of some video clips and things of the month that you missed. But for now, I'm having a 1 month break off YouTube. But I'm also have just started school up again, and the homework load is a lot bigger than it was last year. So I think for a month it would just be nice for me to kind of settle into a new routine of things and not have to worry about videos. The other thing is that I'm lacking on a bit of video inspiration. I don't really know where to push my channel anymore. This month I'm going to be doing a lot of brainstorm, a lot of video inspiration, it's going to be like a brainstorming month. You know when like you have a career and you go to like a workshop and you reassess yourself and how you should be doing your job and ways you can improve? This is kind of what I'm doing. For this month I'm going to be brainstorming video ideas and getting some fresh perspective on where I want this channel to go, basically. So that's kind of it. I am going to be having sum up of this video, not leasing Winston anymore, going to be focusing my energy on Splash, having a month off, I said that I think, moving house, and that's kind of the sum up of this video. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, especially me and Winston, but just this journey in general of YouTube. I really enjoy it, and I will continue to enjoy it. So whilst I'm on break, I'll also be filming, there'll be a new trailer, because obviously if I'm not leasing Winston anymore, my whole trailer isn't going to be of Winston. So I've been working on that, and it's going to be like a bunch of the different horses that I ride all put together in that trailer. So there'll be a new trailer coming soon. Like I said, there'll be the Goodbye Winston video, which will be a bit more like emotional, I suppose. So that tribute video, goodbye video, will be coming soon too. And yeah, so thanks for sticking with me. I'll see you in about a month. Take it in, last time you're going to see the background. I've been here for, who knows, when did I start filming here? I reckon I started filming 2 years ago, I reckon, in this position. So for 2 years, it's been like this. It's going to all change, guys. We're going to get a fresh perspective. Guess what? There's a pool. I mean, we could film next to the pool. It's going to be so exciting. Anyways, you guys, over and out. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. See you in the new house.